I want to address something that I've gotten in private messages from a couple of different people who tend to follow me regularly. Yes, I'm still an intuitive, and yes, I am still getting messages. I do want you to remember, though, that last week I had the flu. And when I have the flu and I'm taking medications for that, it makes things very garbled and very difficult to interpret. When I was coming out of the flu, I did get a very clear message, and it was that I was being wished ill, not well. And at the time, I thought that it had to do with me being sick because it was taking a long time for me to get better. I didn't know why I was so sick for so long. And so I just kind of felt like, maybe somebody was wishing me that I don't get better. I don't know. But then I had that blip on my video that I did where I had been censored out. And it made me realize that there are people who are trying to stifle things. Now, I give you my messages exactly the way I see them. I'm not altering them, editing them. I'm telling you my dreams so that you can help me interpret them. That's how I work. And I didn't straight out come out and say that somebody wasn't going to be put at that desk. I didn't, because I didn't clearly see that. And I have a tendency to interpret things the wrong way anyway. So I was telling you literally what I saw. But that being said, there have been a lot of nasty comments and there have been a lot of DMs that were reported. And I think that the other thing that I was getting was that they're not ready, they're not ready, they're not ready. And so some of the things that I've been seeing, I'm holding back, and I'm doing that intentionally. I just don't think it's the time right now. I think emotions are very raw, and I think that there's a lot of heightened opinions right now. And so I think we need to just kind of settle that down a little bit and still watch this play out. It's not over. This is a very big thing with a lot of working parts and a lot of different wheels that are making the clock run. And you have to remember that this one warped wheel is just a warped wheel. And we're going to see how this all comes together in a global way. So you need to just have faith that things are going to work out the way that they're meant to. They always work out the way they are meant to. And that is my big key message for you today, is they always work out. But you need to remember they may not work out exactly the way you want them to, or in the timeline that you want them to, or at the pace that you want them to, but they always work out. They just do.